After 52 long years, he heard his sister's name echo inside a place no one had visited for decades. In Central Florida, this abandoned water park had stood silent, its gates locked since the early 1990s. But for Michael, it wasn't just an empty ruin, it was unfinished business. Because this was the last place he ever saw his sister. Back in 1973, during a family trip that turned into a lifelong nightmare. Michael was only 8 years old when she was taken away, supposedly for a questioning. His parents were given a simple, devastating explanation. She had been placed in protective care, but after that, nothing. No records, no letters, no updates. Just a void that grew larger with each passing year. For Michael, the memory of that day was a wound that never healed. The confusion, the helplessness, it was all still there, buried just beneath the surface. He felt a pull to return to the place where it all began, a place frozen in time, just like his memory of her. He decided to visit the decaying park, hoping to find some kind of closure, some tangible piece of the past. As he walked past the rusted-out wave pool, now a dry, concrete basin filled with weeds, his eyes caught something on an old locker. A name had been carved into the peeling paint. It was hers. His heart stopped, and then he saw what was next to it. A date from just last year. How was this possible? Who could have done this? It felt like a message from a ghost, a whisper from the past reaching out to him in the present. That single clue became his obsession. Driven by a newfound hope, Michael dove into a maze of public records, DNA databases, and adoption archives. He worked tirelessly, chasing a lead that was almost half a century cold. The truth, when it finally emerged, was both heartbreaking and infuriating. It turned out there was a bitter custody dispute his parents had never told him about. In the chaos of the legal battle, his sister was separated from the family and quietly adopted under a completely new identity. Her entire life had been rewritten without their knowledge. And here's the most incredible part. For decades, she had felt the same pull as Michael. Once a year, every year, she returned to this abandoned water park. It was the only place she could remember their childhood together, the only physical link to the brother she'd lost. The carved name and date weren't a mystery. They were a ritual. It was her way of keeping his memory alive, a silent vigil in the place where their paths had diverged. Finally, in 2025, after months of searching, Michael found her. They reunited right there, standing where the water once flowed, where time had finally stopped dividing them. After 52 years, the unfinished story of the water park finally had its ending. Thanks for watching.